estate rock collection online for super cheap. So I think shipping and everything was maybe 40 bucks or 50 bucks. I don't remember. There's some other things into here, so I had to dig through it. But I figured I'd show the rock collection part of it. A lot of it is just kind of random stuff. But there's also quite a bit that's quite interesting. So there's kind of like all these little things that are sort of normal when people get into rock climbing, like an onyx egg. That other thing was some sort of like statue thing. Here's another one. Like I said, I've seen quite a bit of this, but I haven't seen all of it in detail. So there's some other random things mixed in, like these chunks of wood. A lot of it has like labels. I imagine this is for a fish tank, but I'm not totally sure what it is. And then there's little randomly things. I believe this is labradorite, but I want to say they cut it in the wrong direction. So this person was into lapidary arts and was experimenting. So here's a piece of agatized coral. At first I was like, oh, what a shame, why didn't they cut it the other way? But I could see what they were trying to do was turn them into slabs and then make cabs out of them. So this piece is pretty beautiful. A lot of it's undone. It's like there's only these two pieces to finish from this person. So this is quartz. You can see the inclusions and things in there. And then here's a piece of that same quartz, but unfinished. Then here's like a little pile of chrysocolla, maybe malachite, that they were trying to turn into a cab. This one's kind of neat. Let's see if the light can pick it up. That one's translucent. Probably fluorite is my guess. These were like loose, bouncing around all over the place. So I scooped out as many as I could. So some tumblestones. It looks like they tumbled them themselves because there's a lot of rose quartz around. This is that same kind of chrysocolla. Same bits of quartz and agates. Quartz crystals, rose quartz. Quite a bit of it is kind of labeled this way, which is fun. I like the old writing. I've seen this before. Can't remember what it is. I think that's an artificial stone. If you look really closely, I don't know if the camera can pick it. There's some green crystals in there. And then here's this. I believe this is like what's called red cat's eye, which is just iron. And I think that's the same material as this little cap there. More of that coral. There's some bunch of these geodes, these ones that you pick up and you crack yourself. There's a couple of neat little agates, nodules. This one's a nice deep purple. That one's pretty. So it looks like they were kind of getting ambitious. I think that's rhodochrosite, rhodonite by maybe lace agate, but that gets to be a little bit more on the expensive side. What's this one say? Parrot wing. I love that color. That's really nice. This is here. And then some of these, what do we call that? I think that's calcite. Some more slabs. I don't know what those are. Oh, Herkimer diamond. That's always fun. Small one. Chrysoprase. Yeah, that's a pretty color. Another piece of that quartz. Little, probably soapstone elephant. Obsidian. There's some random things. I bet you he also was a rockhound. Oops. That's a pretty one. Little agate. So I picked that up. So that's a blue fluorite point. No, not transparent at all. It's a nice blue color. There's another piece, maybe sodalite? Probably sodalite. Look at this piece of malachite. So definitely a lot of slabs looking to be turned into cabs. That's neat. Cherry orchard. Some pyrite in that. I think that's called ironstone, maybe. What's over here? Oh, some more of these little break your own geode things. So that's blue, deep blue agate. I don't know if that's natural blue, if it ever comes out that way, or if it's dyed. Sodalite. Does that match? Yeah, that matches that other one. Okay, so this one I did see before. One of these pieces says Snake River, Idaho. There it is. So it's some sort of like jasper with these like red bands all over it. Very neat coloration. I like that quite a bit, actually. Let's see what else. This one definitely is dyed pink. Looks like a root beer bottle, root beer agate. What do we got here? Piece of malachite. But got piece of, this is lapis. If you've ever seen sodalite and lapis next to each other, color's quite different. It's pretty amethyst. I don't know what this crud is. It doesn't seem to come off. The points are all good, and that color is nice and deep. I think that's just kind of run-of-the-mill amethyst. Oh, this selenite. I did see this in the picture. So there's two halves of this big selenite tower thing, natural tower. Nice and labeled. Thunder Egg, Amundi Sunshine Coast. I think that's it. So nothing super spectacular, but for the price, there's a lot of really nice kind of stuff in here. Rutilated quartz is pretty nice. There's a few pieces of that. This cherry orchard stuff is really nice. What else? The Snake River jasper is pretty cool. The Herkimer diamond. So anyway, this is fun. This is how my collection grows. And honestly, I'll probably cherry pick 10% of this or less. Sell the rest of it off in a lot maybe. Maybe finish up some of the little cabs that the guy had started. My daughter will like all these tumble stones. This fluorite's pretty cool, so I might save that one. Yeah, let me know what you think.